Did you ever want to play your ukulele with a friend? Well, then COVID hit and play-alongs came quickly to an end. So we virtualized and put the chords and lyrics all online. So join us every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So join us every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, welcome folks to Wednesday's Play Along. Very glad to have you here. First thing I want to say, as again mentioned last week, we had a really fun play along last week. And it was a Christmas play along, and we had an amazing lineup of guests. So it was just phenomenal. And if you didn't get to watch that, if you did, great, and I'm so glad you did. If you didn't, it's recorded, so you can watch it on Facebook. What else tonight? We've got a lot of good stuff tonight. Hey, wait a second. Who is that? Sneaking in there. Ladies and gentlemen, Kirk Jones.
What is all this?
Figuring out technology. It's like this enlightening experience. Live here tonight. It's normally when we have guests, we have Zoom.
This is live?
We have a live guest. It's fantastic. So everybody, welcome Kirk Jones. That's our comedy intro right there. That's it. That's all of the comedy intro.
Sorry, that's all we got.
So yes, to my left, Kirk Jones. He's going to be here the whole show. And we're going to be kind of alternating songs. And Kirk's got a few tips and tricks and things to show you on a few of the songs he's going to be doing. So first, welcome back. So Kirk was here once live before. Kirk has some family in Florida.
Yep, so anytime I come down, I will notify Greg, and hopefully we can make this happen. This is fun to do it in person.
Yeah. I mean, Zoom's fun, but in person is just, that's a whole different element. All right, so you want to talk about what you're doing?
What am I doing, like, in life, or what are we doing tonight?
Maybe a quick in life.
Life.
And then tonight.
As Greg said, I have family here in Florida, so I came down here for a family cruise, and none of us got COVID, so that was great. And then just spent some more Christmas time with my side of the family, and come to Orlando for a few days, and then we're headed back to Huntsville to have New Year's with my lovely wife, Melanie. So,
all right,
that's the deal.
Cool. And there's festivals coming up.
Yep.
We're both attending a festival in a couple weeks.
Yep. It's
3 weeks?
Yeah, something like 3 weeks away. Cuff in Indiana.
Indiana in the winter. Indiana in January.
Yep. So one Cuff, or it's Brown County Ukulele Festival. Sorry about that, but it's Cuff for short. 1 year we went, and Greg wasn't there that year, but it was we wore shorts and sandals. The next year it snowed, and we were not wearing sandals. So who knows? Right now we're having a little bit of a heat wave coming through here, so we'll see what happens in Indiana in 3 weeks.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun. All right, so if you're here for the first time, if you're here a returning part of this community, awesome. Thanks and welcome back. If it's your first time here, we have scrolling chords and lyrics. I always have somebody ask in the comments or messages me like, can I get the songs? How do we do that? So the chords and lyrics will scroll in just a moment. You will see that. The other thing to mention, two things. One is all the songs are exported. I do that to a PDF file, and I upload that to Dropbox. So that's available. You just go to the Facebook page, scroll down a little bit in the About section, and you'll see Dropbox, and you'll see a link there. And then the show is recorded. So as soon as it's over, it's available for replay if you missed part of it or missed all of it. Or if you just want to watch part of it, some instructional portion, and want to see that again. So that's all available. So with that said, I'm going to turn this over to Kirk.
All right. We're going to kick it off with some 80s hairband rock. So this is Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. We're going to keep it the acoustic style, but it's pretty easy. The only thing I guess I sort of got to indicate at the very beginning, you see Greg put little arrows. That'll indicate that we're just going to strum lightly down once for all those chords. And if you see at the very end, you'll see at the very end of each verse and sometimes the chorus, there's a C and a D close together. Those are going to be strummed, guess what? Close together. So it's kind of a quick transition chord before you start the next section. So, but other than that, just have some fun. If you don't know the song, look it up and listen to the original from '87, and it's just a good family fun. No, it's not, but it is. This is a clean heavy metal song. So
talk for about 4 more seconds.
4 more seconds.
I'm going to put this little duration in because it
So,
wasn't there.
so all the songs I picked tonight, most of the time, are all fun. We will have a slower, sad song towards the end, but I like to have fun songs, and I think you guys have heard me say it. Didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming. That's my favorite thing to do, but that's also my favorite thing from watching somebody else or listening to somebody else. Is like when you hear a song that you didn't expect. That is probably the highlight of the show for me. All right. So here I go again. Hope Greg says you guys haven't done this one on the show, so let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Once again, we're just doing one strum for each of the chords. All right. And Greg Scroll Gent. That's his new middle name. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know where I'm going, but I should know where I've been. Hanging on the promises and songs of yesterday. But I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Here I go again. We're going to go to regular strum here. Though I keep searching for an answer, never seem to find what I'm looking for. Oh Lord, I pray to give me strength to carry on, 'cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone, and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Just another heart in need of rescue, for love, sweet charity, and I'm gonna hold on for the rest of my days, 'cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone, and I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go. I go again on Greg's show, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone, but I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time, 'cause here I go
good, right? Because you're right. A lot of people, when you're on, every song you play, I'm like, I've never heard someone do that on the ukulele. I mean, seriously. And that's an example of that. But it really is an example of you can play anything on the ukulele.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, really, you could play any genre.
Yep.
And Kirk can prove that.
Yep. I have some students. I don't have a lot of students. I have 12 about right now. But I have adult students, and I have a few teenage students, and then I have elementary and middle school students. And they throw all sorts of stuff at me. And I'm not going to give anything away, but there's one song that I had never heard in my life that a few of my students asked for. So then I was like, hey, I'm going to learn how to play this song. And then I asked a few other students, do you guys want to learn this? They're all like, yes, I didn't know you could play that on ukulele. So we'll see. In the new year, we're going to start working on that. If you're one of my students, don't give away anything. Don't put anything in the comments. You might. Hopefully, we'll do a collaboration video with some of my students for this song, but it should be fun.
Cool. But yeah, I like that. That's good.
Thank you.
Good one. All right, next song up is, and we have 12 songs tonight. Normally we have 10. I believe we have 12 tonight. So next song up, we have done this one before, so pretty easy chords. We won't really talk about the chords. We are just going to start. There is one part of the song, way down. It's that bridge 2. And you're strumming pretty much a normal island strum almost the entire time. But when you get to bridge 2, it's come on in, the water's nice, find yourself. Yeah, there we go. You're doing just single down strums like in the last song, but they're kind of fast, right? And that's it. So we're just gonna get rolling here.
Cool. Zach Brown Band.
Yep,
Sweet.
Zach Brown. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. For a minute, pretend I don't live in it. Sunshine's gonna wash my blues away. Had sweet love, but I lost it. She got too close, so I fought and I lost in the world, trying to find me a better way. Wishing I was deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Wrote a note, said be back in a minute. Bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway. Mind on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. Wishing my condition ain't ever gonna go away. Cause now I'm deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing wind through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. The champagne shore washing over me. It's a sweet, sweet life, living by the salty sea. One day you will be lost as me. Change your geography. Baby, you might be deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Come on in, the water's nice. Find yourself a little slice. Grab a backpack and lies. You never know until you try. When you lose yourself, you find the key to paradise. You're playing up the neck.
Yep.
So, if you're newer to uke, so Kirk was playing the same chords that I was playing. He was just playing a different position of those chords, and you gave a class.
Yep.
A little while ago, a
Yep.
few weeks back, a month ago.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there a way they could find that? Does it still exist?
It wasn't free. It wasn't free. It was a paid thing through Australia.
Oh, Australia.
Something network, Ukulele Network, I think. They had a whole bunch of different workshops and stuff, and I just happened to be one of them. So, but it is paid through that for a promoter. So I can't give it out for free.
Got it.
But if you follow me on Facebook or YouTube, every once in a while I do show things. I'm like, hey, you can play it up here, you can play it up here, and then you can sort of learn it. And also some of the sheets that I post sometimes will have alternate chord voicings, you know.
So we'll go into the next one, but real quick. So I'm just going to strum a G, and I'm going to strum the G that most people know as a G. All right. So Kirk is going to play the alternate of that G, and you can see. So let me do a couple of measures, like 3 or 4 measures,
Right.
and you can hear just what it sounds like a normal G, and then how much that accentuates like someone else's G. So here's just normal island strum and a normal G. Signal you. So that really is a good technique, especially if you're playing with others and want to kind of advance your skills, because it adds something to the group. You're not just one of 40 people playing the same G. Kind of mixes it up a little bit, so it's pretty cool.
I don't know if you guys know Ukulele Russ. Him and Jeremy Roberts were both very integral in getting me to play up the neck without using a capo. They made fun of me, ridiculed me nonstop until I'm not going to ridicule anybody. I used a capo for a long time, but after a while, they both encouraged me. That's what I always say, encouraged me to start moving up the neck. And so I encourage all of you the same way, but I won't ridicule you. But thank you, Russ. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it.
Cool. All right, so the next is one of those songs that are like Kirk specialties that you wouldn't expect to hear on the ukulele. So let me, do you want me to leave you up? Or do you want to see the chords?
Yeah,
you
I'll
going to show
leave the chords,
something?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I won't show anything. So I guess I could have showed this. So an A minor 7 is just this. That's it. Some people see the A minor 7 and they're like, I don't know what an A minor 7 is. It's the same thing as the C6. It's nothing. You don't have to touch the fretboard at all. So just like Greg was showing you, you can do that G. That's the whole song. Open G, or A minor 7 G. Whole song. It stays exactly the same speed, the whole song, just back and forth. So if you don't want to concentrate on the words, just concentrate on the strumming, getting the chord changes right. There is a bridge at the end that it does change. It goes to an F, and maybe that's it. And then it goes right back to the A minor 7 and the G. So, but I just did a Caribbean cruise. Yep, you can switch it. I just did a Caribbean cruise, and actually right before the Caribbean cruise, I did a live performance in Huntsville, and they said it was a Caribbean cruise week at this nursing home, memory care place, and they're like, do you have some songs you can play? And I said, yeah, I already have a whole set list of island, beach songs, underwater, under the sea songs, and so I just mashed those all together. But I was like, Caribbean Queen, gotta play it. So I learned it, and it was easy. Lucky for me. All right, so we'll just start strumming back and forth, and we'll just see what happens. So. And if you want, you can just go. You don't have to do the same strum pattern. As long as you're staying in time and changing at the same time, it doesn't matter. and Greg will start strumming or scrolling, and then we'll get it going.
Go ahead.
She's simply awesome. She dashed by me in painted on jeans. All heads turned 'cause she was the queen or the dream. I've heard both. In a blink of an eye, I knew her number and her name. She said I was the tiger she wanted to tame. I'm a lion. Caribbean queen, now we're sharing the same dream. And our hearts will beat as one. No more love on the run, 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 run. I lose my cool when she steps in the room. I get so excited just from her perfume. Electric eyes that you can't ignore. And passion burns you like never before. Alright, it's about to change. Right here. I was in search of a good time, just running my game. Love was the furthest from mine, yeah. Sorry. Caribbean queen, now we're sharing the same dream, and our hearts will beat as one. No more love on the run, 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 run. Caribbean queen, now we're sharing the same dream, and our hearts will beat as one. No more love on the run, 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 run. I love ya, I need ya.
The one-of-a-kind Kirk Jones with the obscure songs that make it into ukulele. It's awesome. Really, it is. I think it's very cool.
Thank you. That was fun.
All right, so this is going to be new, and there's really no instruction here, but we are going to play drums on this one.
Sweet.
And if you are here new for the first time, usually 2 songs each show, we play some drums. And I've said this many times, it's just to help you playing along with someone else's tempo. If you always just play with your own tempo, and then all of a sudden you're in a group and you struggle a little bit, this is to kind of help you with that. And a lot of us have not been at play-alongs for a while. We've been kind of learning the ukulele. A lot of people are learning ukulele during COVID. But this is just something we do. So I'm going to start the drum machine. And get this over. I'm going to turn this up for me a little bit. Hear that okay? All right. Chords would help. Let's put those up, or else I'll get lots of comments. All right, so Johnny Cash song. And we're just going to start. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you only live to see the lights of town. I wasted my time and I would try. When the lights have lost their glow, you're gonna cry. Soon your sugar daddies will all be gone. You'll wake up some cold day and find you're alone. You call to me, but I'm gonna tell you bye. When I turn around and walk away, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. When everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own, you're gonna cry. I lie awake at night and wait till you come in. You stay a little while, then you're gone again. Every question that I ask, I get a lie, lie, lie. For every lie you tell, you're gonna cry, cry, cry. G, back to C. Verse 4. When your fickle love gets old, no one will care for you. Then you'll come back to me for a little love. That's true. I'll tell you no, and then you'll ask me why, why. And I remind you all of this. You'll cry, cry, cry. You're gonna cry, 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 and you'll want me then. It'll hurt when you think of the fool you've been. You're gonna cry, 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 cry. Yeah,
That was a good one.
that was a good one. All right, I do like the little accompaniment
Thank you.
with the alternate chord. That's very cool. Sounds good.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so I know that was fast. Okay, so if you're new to the show or if you're new to ukulele and that seemed ridiculously fast for you, just accept the fact that you might not be able to play that fast yet. You get to where you can play faster by playing faster. So just take it in steps and play a song. If it is a fast song, it's better to play the song well at a slow speed than poorly at a fast speed, because poorly at a fast speed you learn bad habits and then you cement those bad habits. It's hard to break. So I would say if it's a fast song and you can't play fast yet, slow it down, play it well, slow, and speed it up a little and just keep going. Rinse and repeat, and then you will be playing fast before you know it. You will amaze yourself. All right.
So this
Back
next
to you,
one
Kirk.
is I want to say it's late 80s, but it could be early 90s. Wicked Game by Chris Isaac. It's 4 chords. Actually, it's only 3 chords. The whole song. But if you know the original, they have really cool instrumental accompaniment and other things going on. That's really cool. But it's basically just 3 chords: A minor, G, D, D. And I purposely put that extra D there so you can tell that it's spaced out. You play A minor, G, D, D.
Okay, so people are probably freaking out right now.
Oh my God, there's not chords everywhere.
There's words without chords, so this is intentional, and that's what Kirk is gonna kind of show you, right? To kind of give you steps, baby steps to get off, to play off book.
Yeah, we're going to give everybody a second to take their anxiety pill, get some water, cool down, whatever you need to do. So here's the deal. This is something I do with my students. We are all used to, when you look at a song, you're playing it, especially a new song, you need to know exactly where the chords are, how long to play that chord, how fast to play that chord, what's the strum pattern, blah, blah, blah. This is not one of those songs. It's going to be A minor, G, D, D. And I'm going to show you a few ways that you can play it depending on your level or your comfort for this song, because some people might not even know this song, or I haven't heard it in a decade, so you might not know it. Usually I finger pick this song, and I usually finger pick it up the neck, and I usually finger pick and play it up the neck in a different key. So this is going to be a challenge for me as well. But it's 3 easy chords that all of you know: A minor, G, and D. So we could, let's see. 2 strums for every chord that is listed. Hopefully I'm not playing that too fast. It is a slow ballad for those who may not recognize it just yet. But you can also finger pick it. What I'm doing here is just the first pluck or pick is I pluck all the strings and then finger pick a little bit, and it doesn't have to be anything particular. As long as you change the chord at the right time, that's all that matters. So everybody has their own cool finger picking patterns they like to do, so you aren't confined to anything. Just do what you want. Nobody else can hear you. Not even me and Greg. We can't hear you. So it doesn't matter how bad or good or otherwise that you play it tonight, but it's something you can work on later. Anyways, so we're just going to... That's the other way you can play it. I need to move over a little bit so you can see my fretting hand, just to make sure that they can see where the chord.
Let's do that for a minute.
The whole song. So if you want, if you're like, I can't play this and go down there without the chords where the exact where they change over the words, just play the chords. Play the whole song and don't worry about the words. You'll start to hear the melody. If you're familiar with the song, you'll start to feel the melody, hear the melody in your head, hum along like Greg was just doing. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're here to have fun. I mean, I'm here to antagonize everybody, but other than that, we're having fun, right? All right.
Hey, Craig, I don't think I'm going to be singing this one. I might come in on the chorus.
Greg's going to get the high part for me. There is I guess towards the end, there is one line that all it says is "No, I."
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to. I just took a nap a little bit earlier, so I don't know how my voice is gonna hit this high note, but we're gonna give it a shot. But when I play it live, I take a huge breath and say "No, ah," and I hold it out as long as I can, just like they do in the original song. It might not be pretty, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And we're just going to keep playing the chord progression until I get done. And then we'll end the song on the next line. All right. So, yeah. So, do what you can. Have fun. So, let's play the chord progression a couple of times, and then I'll start. Okay? Sorry, I didn't count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. On fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. Sounds like a country song. What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. Sorry, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. Fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make world is only gonna break your heart. This next one, take a really deep breath, sing really high. Nobody loves no one.
Yeah. That was like 20 something seconds.
Was it?
Yeah, I should have timed that. That's really nice. Someone asked for the chord sheet for this. This has been posted, so if you listened what was being said, I think this would be enough. They don't need the full chord sheet with the chords in every word because we just kind of learned that. That's the lesson. But that is on the Facebook page, Ukulele Gent Facebook page. Scroll down a little bit on the main page. You'll see About, and then it'll say Dropbox. You'll just click on Dropbox. You'll see a bunch of different files. There'll be one with today's date, and that's the one. So you will have them there. Cool. All right, so this is a song I wrote a little while ago. It's kind of like autobiographical song of growing up. So that's enough said about that. Easy chords. And the strum is just, you can just play a simple island strum to this. You're accentuating one of the downs a bit more. It's more. That's kind of what it should go. You'll see why in a second. It just kind of goes with the words and how it's written. So here we go. It's called Just Me and a few of my friends. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We were kids growing up on the beachside, skimboards during low tide, smoking cigarettes behind the car wash fence. Skateboards were our ride. Swam over to the nearby islands, went fishing from the pylons, cooked fish and crab on an open flame. It gave us quite a smile, and it was just me and a few of my friends, the ones that helped me get through life, the ones I can depend on. Just me and a few of my closest friends. Without them, don't know what I'd do. I cannot comprehend. Just me without my friends. Off to college, had to make new friends there. Tailgate parties in worn-out lawn chairs. Road trips in the car off to New Orleans, Grand Canyon and Times Square. Keg party with the theme of Love Boat. Seemed classes were a footnote. 8 subs, drank beer just before a test. That life, it got my vote, yeah. It was just me and a few of my friends, the ones that helped me get through life, the ones I can depend on. Just me and a few of my closest friends. Without them, don't know what I'd do. I cannot comprehend. Just me without my friends. New friends came along with adulthood. Old yes, still up to no good. Taking quick birds out on the moonlit night, doing lots of things we should not do. Shooting targets after eating grilled stuff, flying Cessnas, life was so rough. Playing ukulele at a Sunday jam, I'll never get enough of. It was just me and a few of my friends, the ones that helped me get through life, the ones I can depend on. Just me and a few of my closest friends. Without them, don't know what I'd do. I cannot comprehend just me without my friends. Been a while since we gathered, you see. This time dark suits under an oak tree. I looked down and I saw my friends. They were still there for me. Still was just me and a few of my friends. The ones that helped me get through life. The ones I can depend on. Just me and a few of my closest friends. Without them, don't know what I'd do. I cannot comprehend just me without my friends. Yeah,
That's a
nice.
Good one.
Because you don't know that at all.
I don't know. I can't. It sounds vaguely familiar, so I probably have heard you play it.
Yeah,
But I love that song.
but you played well. I
And
like it.
thanks. And it reminds me of a saying that you have not met all the people that are going to love you yet. So that's a great thing about
So
the
keep your eyes open.
Yeah, keep your eyes open. That's one great thing about this ukulele community. And there's other communities that are exactly like this. But as long as you're open to meeting new people, like Greg said, you're going to meet a whole bunch of awesome people that are going to love you. And guess what? You're going to love them too. So there you go.
Cool. Good.
All right. So this next song.
There's no way to segue from that into the next
And
song.
now we're going to go to I'm a Boogeyman. I'm your Boogeyman. If we would have went to the Rose next, then that would have worked. But that didn't. But we went to I'm your Boogeyman. All right. So this is one me and Greg worked on just today. I teach this to a few of my students, and I think I've showed this at a couple of my workshops also. It is a 2-chord song. It's a fun dance song from the 70s, late 70s, maybe early 80s, but I'm pretty sure it's late 70s. It's just 2 chords. So we decided to do just C and G minor, but here's the, I guess if you can put it back on me, I'll show them the anchor.
You always want the camera on you. It's that long flowing hair.
All right, so I'm just going to show you an anchor, and you might have heard me say this before. Other people use that term too. Your pointer finger is going to be right here. Everybody hopefully knows how to do a C7. We're not going to play a C7 during this song, but we're going to just leave that finger there. The first chord of the song is a C, so you're going to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret. That blocks this note from changing. But we're using that as an anchor because the very next chord is going to be a G minor, and we're going to move your ring finger over 1 string to the E string, and then you're going to add your middle finger to the C string on the 2nd fret. And this isn't backward, right? They'll see it right way. So I keep moving the wrong way though. That's the whole song. We're going to go faster though. That's why you need an anchor, because this is a fast moving dance song. You could go and oh man, I keep moving. I have to really concentrate. Usually I wouldn't be standing sideways trying to get it with this, but it just makes it easier to have an anchor. So you can switch, you hold that down and yes, by the end of the song, your pointer finger might hurt. But, so if it starts to hurt, then stop doing that. This is another song, like Greg was saying. Later on, if you can't play this fast, it's only 2 chords. Slow it down and just do it at your own pace, and it'll be good. It's another one that you might not have ever heard on ukulele. Maybe you have, I don't know. But it moves kind of quick. But all right, I guess that's it.
Yep.
So use the anchor if it helps you. How about that? Do what you want, but that's what I do for this song. We're going to play the strum pattern a couple of times. You can go. You don't have to do the strum pattern I'm doing, but here's what I'm doing. And a couple of these words are like tongue twisters and things that don't make sense. I want to be your rubber ball. I don't know what all that means, but we're going to try to play it without giggling. So play it, strum it any way you want. I'm going to try to keep it a little slow so we can play together. So we'll see what happens, all right? I'm your boogeyman, that's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can, be it early morning, late afternoon, or at midnight. It's never too soon. I wanna please you, wanna keep you, wanna do it all for you. Wanna be your rubber ball. What? Wanna be your boy you love most of all. I'm your boogeyman, I'm your boogeyman. Turn me on, I'm your boogeyman, I'm your boogeyman. I'll do what you want. I'm your boogeyman, I'm your boogeyman. Turn me on, I'm your boogeyman, I'm your boogeyman. Do what you want. Anybody's hand getting tired yet? Alright. I'm your boogeyman, that's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can, be it early morning, late afternoon, or at midnight. It's never too soon. Wanna take you, wanna hold you, wanna give you my all to you. Want you to really understand that wherever I'm at, wherever I am, wanna be with you, wanna be with you. Can we be together? You and me. I wanna see you, get near you, wanna love you from sundown to sun up. That didn't really rhyme. I'm your boogeyman, I'm your boogeyman. Turn me on, I'm your boogeyman, I'm your boogeyman. Do what you want. I'm your boogeyman, I'm your boogeyman. Turn me on, I'm your boogeyman, I'm your boogeyman. Do what you want. So I sort of changed the strumming towards the end just to add some dynamics. But I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I hope you use the anchor in the future.
That's right, Susan. Even disco on the uke.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, if anyone has ever played that on the ukulele, put that in the comments. I'm putting money that that's never been played.
It could be in there.
That's good. That's fun. I didn't
Yeah.
play it, but I was dropping down in my range.
Yeah, that was perfect.
On that song. That's all I could do. Is this? Oh no, this is not. Let's see what we got. We've got 5 songs left. Five. There it is.
No, we have 5 awesome songs left.
5. Yes.
Fun songs.
Okay, so this one there's nothing to learn. Chords, you know. Let me show the chords up there real quick. Ukulele above. All right. So Hound Dog. You've probably heard this song before.
Let's see.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You ain't nothing but a crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. They said you were high class. That was just a lie. They said you were high class. That was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You go. But they said you were high class. That was just a lie. They said you were high class. That was just a lie. was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. Yeah,
That was a good one.
that rocked.
That
That
was
was fun.
Loved it. Loved it.
That was awesome. All right, so chords and lyrics are available in a PDF online if you're wanting to play any of these after the fact. You can also watch. Hey, I did want to mention something because someone asked me recently. Well, they said they did this for a group, and then they wanted to make sure it was okay. But they take this show and they just set up a screen and project it, and then invite people, and that's their play along. So if you have a leader that wants to lead the group, that's awesome. If you don't, you're more than welcome to do that. I have no issue with that
Yeah, then Greg will be the leader.
at all. I mean, really, it's got what you need. It's got
Yeah.
scrolling chords and lyrics. Some people even turn the volume down,
Right, that makes
so
sense.
it's just scrolling chords and lyrics.
You don't have to listen to Kirk talk so much in between every single song.
All right.
All right, so this is the sad song of the night, but it's about love, so it's not really that sad. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. So this is a little. I guess if you put the camera back on me, Greg,
I
real
will.
quick. For those of you who were here for the Imagine. Oh no, I did that live in person at the library for your group. So I didn't do it here on the Ukulele Gent show. Maybe I did.
This.
Oh, there you go.
It's a close-up camera.
If I can get. All right, so you might have seen my Imagine tutorial or whatever. Basically, what it is, it really has to do with this hand, not this hand so much. So what you're basically doing is you're plucking this G string and then plucking the other 3 strings. Now, some people do this with a pick or a finger or whatever, or you can go. But that's the way I do it. That's the way I teach my students to do it. It is a great technique. You'll be able to use it for lots of different songs, including Imagine, and this song is The Rose. So, you just change the chords just like you normally would, but you have to finish that before you switch the chord, if that makes any sense. Let me do the chord progression slowly, and then we can practice it a little bit. I know we're running late on time already, so.
We're good. No, we're great.
So that's the C chord. You don't really need to see my fretting hand, but that's it. I'm just gonna sing the first line and then we'll officially start it later, but I just want to show you. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. So the only thing that really sometimes trips people up is that G and the C are really close together at the end of the line. There's 5 chords on there, so it's spaced evenly, and then that G and C get crammed together a little bit. But that's the way it is. There's not a full measure of that G. So, all right, cool. All right, so let's try that again. Let's just hold on to that C real quick. And I'm not gonna count it off. I'm just gonna start singing because we're already on C. We don't need a count off, right? Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, that endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and its only seed. It's a heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. A little bit of build up, you can sing a little higher. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong. One strong, just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the road. That's awesome. Cool.
Very good.
I hope that was good for you guys. If not, that's a good technique to practice. Like I said, you can use it in lots of songs.
You want a tissue?
I'm okay, Tito. Give me a tissue, Tito.
All right, let me, hold on. I can do this with my foot, I believe. We're going to do another drum machine song. Okay, that should work. Drum. All right, so this is our other song. Let me go ahead and put this up here just so you can see what we're doing. You can prep for that. Let me drink my little mixture. I'm still having construction at my house, and it's drywall dust and all kinds of stuff. So it seems like frequently I have too many coughing things, but there's a lot of drywall dust. So it's going to be just you can do just a down, down, up, up to this. We'll just do a quick strum example, and then we'll start. That's it. There is nothing that is wrong. That's all we're doing, the whole song, that beat. Good night, Deb. Wait, someone said good night. Katie. Oh, Katie Thomas. Good night, Katie.
Good night, Katie.
Rose, you're right. I should wear a mask. All right. Keep doing that.
I feel like I'm off the drum beat a little bit.
There is nothing that is wrong wanting you to stay here with me. I know you got somewhere to go. Won't you make yourself at home and stay with me? Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. We got it. Sun ain't nearly on the rise. We still got the moon and stars above. Underneath the velvet skies, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want some someone to talk to. Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. I long to see the morning light coloring your face so dreamily. So don't you go and say goodbye. You can lay your worries down and stay with me. Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you.
Yeah. Sorry if I started going off the rails a little bit, so I stopped.
That was awesome.
And then rejoined.
That was good. This is fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, so we're moving right along. It's 8:08, and we have just 2 songs, so we're perfect. And let's go back here. And that's what you've got next.
Okay, cool. All right, Small Town, John Cougar Mellencamp. It's basically just 3 chords for 90% of the song.
It's mostly about the strum.
Yep. Might be getting it mixed up with
The other.
Yep. All right. So what is it? D G. No, that's the wrong. Sorry. G D C D. We'll start it off slow, and and towards there's a bridge, and it has an E minor and an A minor in there. But you guys got that. Most of you should have that. Let's see. We could probably strum it like that. If you want to get fancy, you get fancy. All right, I'm gonna get started here in a minute. Right here. I was born in a small town, and I live in a small town. Probably die in a small town, oh, the small communities. All my friends are so small town. My parents live in the same small town. My job is a small town, provides little opportunity. Educated in a small town, taught the fear of Jesus in a small town. You'd say dream in this small town, another born romantic, that's me. I've seen myself in a small town. I was going to the, sorry. Seen it all in a small town, sorry. Had myself a ball in a small town. My nail day doll brought her to this small town, just like me. This is the bridge. No, I cannot forget in which I come from. Cannot forget the people who love me. Yeah, I can be myself in a small town. People let me be just what I want to be. Got nothing against a big town. Still seen enough to say, hey, look at who's in the big town. But my bed's in a small town. Oh, that's good enough for me. I was born in a small town. I can breathe in a small town. Gonna die in a small town. That's probably where they bury me. We're getting ended on a G, but
Yeah. Good one. That's a good one. Sorry, but we haven't. So, okay, so normally I think we're more attentive to the comments because there's two people here. We're sitting further away from the
I
computer
can't see
screen.
the comments at all.
And the comments are really far away and they're really small. So if you see me doing this,
even if I do that, I still can't see.
I have issues. Oh, that's funny. Lisa Witt.
So funny.
Lisa Wilt, sorry.
So funny.
Did you hear that?
I didn't
Did you read that?
I see there's a big
Said we
laughing.
should have a band and call it Glare and Hair.
There you go. There you go.
That's funny, Lisa. All right, so the last song of the night, and we're pretty much right on time. We usually end about 8:15. So
Cool.
we have a guest and we have 12 songs, and we're still ending right about 8:15. So, all right. So hope you've had a good time. Kudos to Kirk for being here.
Thanks for having
So
me.
cool. It's awesome that he has reasons to be in Florida. And tomorrow, it's warm in Florida. It's going to be like 80 something tomorrow.
I think it was 82 or something, 83.
Yeah, so we're going to go boating tomorrow. Yes. That is the plan for tomorrow. If anyone else is in the Belle Isle, Florida area, stop on by. You can go boating too.
Yes.
All right, so last song is King of the Road. Maybe we should sing this together.
Okay.
We mostly rotated, but I think we know this well enough.
Yeah.
All right, so King of the Road. Everyone has played this before, for sure. Here we go. Let's vamp on G for a minute. Here we go. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let for 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, about 2 hours of pushing broom buys deep into a 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. 3rd boxcar midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suits and shoes, I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, sure but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of the children and all of the names, every handout in every town, every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. To say trailers for sale or rent, room to let for 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pet. I ain't got no cigarettes, about 2 hours of pushing broom by the deep into a 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. Woo!
I went off the rails again. I think I even sped up the song. Sorry.
That's but it's still scrolled properly, so it wasn't too fast.
Yep.
Or else we would have bypassed it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Kirk Jones. Big thanks to Kirk for being here.
Ukulele Gent. Thanks for Ukulele Gent for doing this every week for us.
I love doing this every week.
Yeah, it's fun.
And again, first timers, we do this every every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. It is a great community of just fantastic people that help you and encourage you and give you tips, and it's just fun. So if you're here and feeling shy about being in the comments, don't be shy. If you have never chatted in the comments with strangers on the internet, normally that's frowned upon. But here it's a really good thing, and it works well, and it's just a great crowd. And I am so thankful that we get to do this and gather as a group and do this on Wednesdays. So thank you all very much. Have a fantastic week.
Happy New Year.
That's right. We'll see you in 2022.
Dad joke. See you next year. Sorry.
And that's it. We're out of material. So we will see you. I will definitely see you. Kirk will see you sometime.
Yep.
And if you're going to BCUF in Indiana, 3rd week in January,
We'll fist bump you there.
Kirk and I will see you at BCUF. If not, I'll see you next week, folks. Have a great week.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Ukulele Gent.